Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here in Georgia, a beautiful fall day. I'm hearing a hawk call in the background, which is a wonderful sign. And I want to talk about my recent journey with cancer, being treated for cancer, and something important that I feel it's kind of like the elephant in the room. You know, I've had so many people send me love and good wishes and prayers and even financial support since I began this journey a few months ago, and I'm so grateful for that. And often people will say, you're so courageous, you're so brave, and I appreciate that, and I know there is truth to that. But I think it's important to clear the air, so to speak, to say, well, first, without that support that I've been receiving, I wouldn't be nearly as courageous and brave. But second, a truer picture, or a fuller picture perhaps, than the posts I've been sharing on Facebook and Carrying Bridge and GoFundMe, a fuller picture would include the fact that I've had more moments of just abject fear, even terror, than I've ever experienced before in my life. And sometimes it would just stop me cold, and I would think, I just cannot go on. And that's happened repeatedly, even as recently as a few days ago. So I just wanted to set the record straight. And, you know, it might be so obvious to all of you out there, and it kind of stuns me now as I reflect on it. But I've been grappling with, what is the cancer trying to show me? What is it teaching me? What's this situation that I've gotten myself into? What is it saying about who I am and how I live? And I was digging and digging and digging and digging. And then only, mind you, only last week, after months and months of dealing with this diagnosis and treatment, only this past week did it occur to me that the cancer is about fear primarily. And, you know, I was kind of shocked because, of course, I knew, oh, yeah, cancer, fear, and that's so obvious. But I never really got it until this week. Like, it could change. That is the most important message here, because I've been feeling more fear than ever in my life. And it's also caused me to realize, hey, guess what, buddy? You had a lot of fear you were dealing with even before this diagnosis. So I feel like this whole thing is an invitation to clean up my act and to really face the fear, whether I live for, another few days, weeks, months, I hope years, decades maybe. I feel like I have work to do. I want to help people. And I really need to get good at doing the dance with fear. You know, it's part of life, as I've been taught by Sacred Fire. If we're human, if we're alive, we're going to have fear. You can't get rid of it, but you need to learn to dance with it. And fear can be a beautiful thing because it helps us, most basically to preserve ourselves, to not cross boundaries that would cause us harm. It has a role, a function. And even in a milder form, fear is actually healing, because awe is a form of fear. You know, it's a light touch, but when you feel awe about the complexity and the beauty of creation, it's a tinge of fear in there. Often you feel small, but in a good way. You feel humble. You feel part of something that's so big and miraculous, and it just dwarfs your understanding. There's a little fear in that, and that's a good thing. So my promise to myself moving forward is to be more truthful about fear, the fear that's in front of me, the fear that's around me, because I think that's the only way that I can really get through this and help more people. So thanks for listening in. I'd be interested in if this provokes any reactions to you. And well, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you. Bye-bye.